Welcome to the battlefield of brains, where strategy meets chaos and every move burns with intensity. Watch grandmasters clash. Pieces fall, and legends rise. Wesley opens with 1. D4. The queen's pawn marches forward, staking its claim in the center like a bold general setting up camp before the battle. Gundava answers with Nf6. The knight leaps into the fray, eyeing the central lines and whispering, "I'm ready for war." Wesley pushes c4. His second pawn joins the advance, locking the battlefield in a classical queen's gambit formation. But Gundava replies e6, calm and solid. The French-like structure appears, ready to resist and counterattack. Wesley develops nc3. Another piece joins the fight, reinforcing control over d5 and setting up a web of pressure. Gundava counters, bb4. The bishop pins the knight, testing Wesley's defenses and threatening structural imbalance. Wesley calmly plays qc2, unpinning preparation, reinforcing his center, center, and hinting at hidden tactical intentions. Gundava castles, safety first. The king tucks away, while the black army readies its counterpunch. Wesley develops nf3, smooth and steady. His knight eyes key, central squares, ready to jump at the first sign of weakness. Gundava strikes with d5, a bold central challenge. The tension, in the middle, explodes like steel clashing. Wesley trades, cx5. The pawn exchange opens lanes, inviting chaos and clarity in equal measure. Gundava recaptures with qxd5. The queen takes command, occupying the heart of the board, exuding confidence. Wesley calmly plays e3, sealing the center and freeing his bishop. A quiet move with long-term promise. Gundava slides b6, flexible and sly, preparing to develop his dark-squared bishop and solidify his queenside. Wesley advances a3, a subtle prod, asking the bishop on b4, a simple but deadly question: stay or retreat? Gundava trades bxd3. The bishop takes, aiming to double Wesley's pawns and distort his structure. Wesley recaptures bxd3. Doubled pawns, yes, but open lines and central presence. A worthy exchange. Gundava develops bb7, smooth repositioning. The bishop gazes down the long diagonal, ready to counterattack. Wesley nudges b2, symmetry restored. Both bishops now staring at each other like rival snipers. Gundava's queen slides to q5, shifting the battle to the queenside. Her cold stare aims straight at c3. Wesley plants nd2, strengthening the defense and uniting his army, preparing to expand with purpose. Gundava answers nbd7, doubling the knight's watch over the center. Patience brewing before eruption. Wesley breaks with e4, a fearless central strike, cracking open the tension to seize initiative. Gundava responds qg5, the queen swings toward the king's side, eyeing threats with predatory intent. Wesley shields, with f3, a wall of pawns rises, telling the black queen she's not welcome here. c. Gundava hits back with c5, the board opens on both sides. Fire now brewing everywhere. Wesley repositions, nc4, his knight lunges forward, ready to strike or defend at a heartbeat's notice. Gundava trades, cx4, tearing at the center, opening pathways for his rooks and bishops. Wesley recaptures cxd4. The white structure remains solid. He refuses to yield an inch of central ground. Gundava develops rf8. The rook joins the battle, lining up cannons toward the c-file. Wesley answers qd2 at 2. Coordination complete. His forces hum in perfect synchrony before the coming storm. Gundava slides qh40. A sudden jab. The black queen darts in with a check, testing Wesley's composure. Iyong mensen, was so diffuence. Also went down the gion. Wesley calmly plays qf2, interposing queens, defending smoothly while keeping the structure intact. Gundava trades qsf to turn. The queens vanish from the board. Tension cools, but the war shifts to strategy. Wesley recaptures kxf2. The king steps forward, now part of the battlefield, unafraid of the coming skirmish. Gundava plays b6, developing with venom, pointing at the weak c4 square, like a hunter sighting prey. Wesley answers erkone, countering along the same file. The rook eyes open lines toward the enemy. Gundava doubles with r6. Reinforcements arrive. The black rooks now humming with shared intent. Wesley calmly plays bd3. His bishop anchors defense and glances menacingly toward the king's side. Gundava replies re6, a full-scale build-up. Black's heavy artillery aligning for decisive pressure. Wesley pushes n6, a forward post. The knight stabs deep into enemy soil, while splitting black's formation in two. Gundava trades x-con, simplifying the chaos, hoping to ease the tension before it erupts. Wesley recaptures bx-con. Bishop returns, restoring balance while maintaining his proud central knight. Gundava captures bxd3, clearing tension, removing the pesky defender. Wesley takes with p3. His king steps closer to the center, showing bravery and purpose in the endgame. Gundava replies b6, repositioning again. His bishop circles for fresh prey on white's queenside. Wesley counters rc7, a sudden offensive spark, zeitzing the open file and invading the 7th rank. Gundava plays an invite, retreating under pressure. His knight seeks safety, but leaves his army disjointed. Wesley captures r7. The rook strikes gold, claiming a pawn and breaking open black's defense. Gundava trisbefone, a desperate distraction, attempting to create some counterplay. Wesley centralizes kf2. The white king unites his army, ready to escort his pawns into glory. Gundava moves bd3, once more regrouping. But his position bleeds with every exchange. Wesley jumps xf7. The knight strikes, a brutal blow, slicing into black's heart with a devastating fork. Gundava shifts NBD7, scrambling to regroup. But the storm is already too fierce. Wesley maneuvers N6. The knight returns home, unshaken, guarding his advanced pawns. Gundava pushes R6, awaiting move, trying to create luff. But it's too little. Too late. Wesley mirrors with H4, his pawn storms forward, pressing every flank like a true general finishing the job. Gundava pushes H5, one last defiance. Holding the line as darkness looms. Wesley plays F4, the queenside pawn now marches with destiny. Unstoppable and proud. Gundava defends with BC2, but his pieces are tied in knots. Survival, slipping away. Wesley replies Ketu. King activation continues, tightening the net around his helpless foe. Gundava plays BB3, a last reposition, clinging to hope on the fading board. Wesley thrusts F5, pushing the advantage relentlessly. His pawns smell victory. Gundava captures decisive, forced to take Onuru instead. But the structure now collapses completely. Wesley recaptures Raksafif, the rook dominates, slicing through what remains of black's defenses. Gundava plays F5, a desperate central push. But it only opens more wounds. Wesley responds D5, blocking and countering simultaneously, turning defense into offense. Gundava moves NB6, his knight tries to guard. But every square feels poisoned. Wesley calmly plays KD3, centralizing, preparing the final squeeze with perfect technique. Gundava brings NFD7, yet another knight defense. But nothing can hold the flood back. Wesley steps KC3, marching toward victory. The white king now commands the board itself. Gundava plays Bidon, a last shuffle. But the end is written in stone. Wesley jumps N5. The knight lunges in for the kill, sealing the fate of the black army. Gundava tries Bafur, a final flicker of resistance before the curtain falls. Wesley jumps N5. The knight slices deep into black's camp. A dagger aimed straight at the enemy's coordination. Dart. Gundava plays Bafur, retreating his bishop, desperate to build a last fragile wall before collapse. Wesley ends it with N3, the final. Quiet move of mastery. Every black piece is paralyzed, and Gundava resigns in silence. I'll end the video here. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll keep finding the best and newest videos to share with you. Thank you so much. And I wish you all happiness and good health.